Indian and Japanese leaders, whether it's our prime ministers or whether it's our ministers, when they meet and when they talk, the breadth of conversations, we are discussing regional issues, global challenges. So I would say for both of them, the landscape of their interaction, the playing arena, so to speak, has become very much broader. And that, to my mind, is a very important development which signifies a sort of maturing of the relationship. This relationship actually has become strategic. And by that, I mean that each country perceives developments in the others as having a strategic relevance to their calculations. And in a way, if you look at the substance of the interaction, we are talking much more about issues which go beyond our relatively narrow interests. India has a vision for the Indo-Pacific, as indeed does Japan. Both of us, we have in many ways sort of tried to shape the Indo-Pacific narrative, and it has been shaped really as reflecting the changing, people talk of the rebalancing of the world. There's also been a rebalancing of Asia, and there's been very fundamental changes in the strategic landscape of Asia. And I think today the seamlessness of what happens in the Pacific and the Indian Ocean regions underline the importance and the relevance of the Indo-Pacific. With Japan, we have both an annual summit and a 2+2 meeting. And it is probably the only country with which we have both. We have countries with which we have annual summits, we have countries with which we have 2+2, but it's the only one which actually combines both of those. And that, in many ways, actually tells you how much more in sync we have become in terms of how we look at the world and define our interests and weigh the importance of our cooperation. We have seen, a very visible increase in our economic cooperation. The FDI inflows from Japan have gone up. The number of Japanese companies in India have gone up. The ODA disbursements and the projects which Japan is doing through that have scaled up, and Japan in many ways is very, very directly and visibly contributing to infrastructure development. And of course, the big one which all of us have been working on for some time has been the high-speed rail project.